Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on the video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're reacting to some more Quaranthings. We're diving into episode 5, Soap. At the end of episode 4, there was some sexy time that happened between Judah and Rocky. And I don't know quite how to feel about it. But we're just going to dive into this episode and just see what the after. Okay, well, you're very happy about everything. How's Rocky feeling? Okay. So you seem happy, not regretful about everything. Okay, it's good. Good start. No, don't you start feeling regretful. I was just saying.
Kuya!
Hoy,
Kuya, sorry kung napatawag ako ng maaga. Itatanong ko lang po sana kung kailan ka pwedeng makapagpadala.
ano? Ah, pilitin ko bukas, ha? Gawa ng paraan ni Kuya.
The best ka talaga, kuya. Thank you. Si Papa kasi, isang linggo nang ubos yung maintenance niya. Nahiya lang talagang magsabi sa'yo.
Ganun ba? Sige. Ako nang bahala ka mo, ha? O ikaw din. Kumusta ka dyan? Kumusta pala yung pasok nyo? Online din ba kayo?
Yun yung balita, kuya. Pero hindi ko pa nga alam kung mag-e-enroll ako ngayon eh. Wala naman akong laptop o di kaya tablet na pwedeng gamitin. Mahirap makisabay, kuya. Ah, pero kuya, huwag mong isipin yun ha. Huwag mong problemahin yun. Di pa naman yun sigurado eh. Unahin natin yung gamot ni Papa. Kuya, may sasabihin rin pala ako sa'yo. May crush ako. Classmate ko. Top 1 namin yun.
First time yan, ha? Dalagan na talaga tong kapatid ko, eh. Ano? Pogi ba yun? Parang si Kuya. Anong pangalan?
Jessica, kuya.
Oh,
Jessica?
okay. Come on,
Alam
then.
ba ni Papa yan? Anong sabi niya?
Ngumiti lang. Sabi niya, gawin ko daw inspirasyon para mag-top din ako.
Ayos yan. Happy ako para sa'yo din.
Salamat, kuya. Ikaw pala, hindi ka na nagkukwento sa akin ha. May bago ka na bang girlfriend?
Wala akong time. Wala akong time para dyan.
Eh di, mag-isa ka lang dyan ngayon. Hindi ka ba nalulungkot?
I'm not all alone.
Oo. Oo. Wala akong kasama dito. Kaya huwag na kayo mag-alala, ha? Okay lang ako dito.
Okay, kuya. Mag-ingat ka dyan, ha?
Gusto mo kala papa dyan, ha?
Look, he's not ready to tell his little sister that he just slept with a man. I'm like, let's calm down. Rocky, don't be that guy.
Rocky, yung kagabi...
ECQ pa rin ba?
Oo. Gusto mo bang maghintay?
Yung mga nag-reply na ba dun sa in-apply natin sa internet?
Wala pa eh. Gusto ko palang magpasalamat.
Salamat sa pagkain.
May lakad ka?
Oo. Naghanap na ako ng mga pwedeng racket. Ano pa pala kung tatanga lang ako dito.
Hintay ka lang kasi. Tinan mo ako. Konting hintay lang sa'yo. Mahigit tayo rin.
See, this was the aftermath. I was a little worried what's gonna happen.
Basta, ako nang bahala.
Alam mo, yung kagabi, first time ko yun. Hindi ko na kailangan i-post yung mga pictures ko sa Twitter. At magpitend na jowa kita.
Ano? Pinost mo picture ko? Saan?
Hindi,
Ciao.
wala. Wala namang mukha eh. Saka mga poetic imo-post lang.
Patingin niya.
Need to learn how to keep your mouth shut. Sure.
Hindi ka man lang nagpaalam na ipapost ang mga picture ko?
Kalma ka lang. Alter naman yan eh. Wala naman nakakakilala sa account ko.
Kahit na ba? Katawan ko yan eh, oh. Tattoo ko yan, oh. Alam mo ba sasabihin ng mga ka-church ko? Mga kapatid ko, mga kamag-anak ko? Paano pagdalaman nila? Hindi ka ba nag-iisip?
Hindi ko naman intention.
Wala akong oras mag-deliver niya kung para kanino man yan.
Para sa'yo yan. Care package. Snacks. Essentials. Para safe at busog ka. Please. Kapin mo. Ba't bang init ang ulo mo mula kanina? Dahil basta nang nagsasabi ang gabi.
Hindi ko kaya magganito.
Kung mo kaya, masarapan ka nga.
Eh basta. Hindi porket masarap, tama.
Nag-ilablo ka pa nga eh.
Nauna ka kaya?
Like lang sinabi ko.
I love you narinig ko eh. Tsaka nadala lang ako sa alak.
Ano naman pala eh. Dala ka na eh. Hindi mo pa ituloy-tuloy. Saan ka
Can't get carried away.
Hindi ganun kasimple yun. May mga bagay din ako iniisip. Hindi ako katulad mo na pwede mag-enjoy sa buhay na parang spoiled na bata.
Ikaw tong childish yung reaction eh. Paano ako yung bata?
Kailangan talaga lagi kami sagot.
Ang OA mo kasi! 2020 na. Gender is fluid. Homophobia is so outdated. Ano ba?
Siyempre maninibago yan, besh. First time lang niya may explore yung ganyang area sa pagkatao niya, no?
Gets naman. Gusto ko lang na kumalma siya. Not overthink things.
Not overthink things. Ikaw din kaya bakla ka. Try not to overthink things din. Just let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow.
Ano kayong magandang paraan para mapaganda yung mood ni Rocky?
As far as I know, clingy ka. Try mo kaya wag magpaka-clingy. I hate you to, beshi, kung maluwag na. Di na virgin,
I like his phone case.
Nasaan na kaya si Rocky?
May nagpapadala po.
Loli. Sa inyo na lang po. Pamigay na lang po natin sa mga maintenance, kuya. Sige po.
Ganon.
Loli!
Kailangan ba sa iba pa ako tatawag para makausap ka?
Paano mo ba ako nahanap?
Oh, seryosong tanong ba yan? Mayaman ako.
Well, hindi mo ako masususulan ng
I got my ways.
pera, or anything.
Judah, what can I do for you to go home and forgive me?
Aminin mo kay mama yung pinlano mong gawin sa akin
Oh,
dati.
no. Kalimutan mo yan. Retreat lang yun. Ikaw naman, napaka-OA mo naman.
A retreat.
Tsaka, lasing ako noon. Alam mo naman ang...
Fine. I'm the one who's telling mama.
No! Nagagalit sa akin ang mami mo. Hindi mo ba ako...
As she should be.
Ako kaya ang una mong besi. Kaya aminin mo man o hindi. Umuwi ka na kaya. Kung saan-saan ka pa naghahanap ng pagmamahal. Eh narito naman ang lulay mo.
Sir, hindi yun po tatanggapin.
Hindi na. Sa inyo na lang po. Pamigay niyo na lang. Saka nagpa-deliver po ako. Baka nga nandiyan na po.
Rude? Of course. Girl, you're gonna get yourself sick. Take your ass inside.
Eh, awi ka na. Kamusta lakad mo? Hindi ka ba naulanan?
Buong araw akong makaawa sa mga kilala ko kung may racket silang alam. Pero wala talaga. Buti pa, umuwi na lang muna ako.
Uuwi ka? Ano? Wala ka namang car. Saka di ba wala pang biyahe yung mga bus ngayon?
Hello? Sige, mag-iimpake na ako, ha? Text ka na lang pag malapit ka na. Okay, ingat. Bye.
I have feelings about things. Girl, just mind your business.
Uuwi ka talaga?
Maglaka lagi ng pinto.
Sino kasama mo uuwi?
Huwag kang puro cellphone. Mag-exercise ka rin minsan.
Paano yung mga checkpoints? Safe pa ngayon?
Order ka ng totoong pagkain. Yung may gulay, isda. Huwag kang puro instant. Pera ka naman eh.
Iwan mo na ako dito mag-isa.
Magdasal ka lagi bago matulog.
Grabe siguro yung pagdiri mo sa nangyari sa ating dalawa, no? Bigla-bigla ka napapatek sa ex mo.
Pinakailan mo cellphone ko? Dig mo pang asawa. Nakakaano ka eh.
Know how to keep his damn mouth shut.
Basta ano ka? Makikipag-ano ka, ganyan ka pagkatapos. Mag-ingat ka. Ingat ka.
Sasabihin ka pa ba?
Wala. Wala na.
Wala na nga.
Girl? Okay. So... I don't know. Like, it's a very real kind of scenario, real kind of circumstance in a sense, because like, while I don't like Rocky's response, I don't like how he chose to react to things the morning after. It's a very real and very common, like, it's not something that we haven't seen before. It's not an uncommon thing. Like, it's kind of the, and I'm not saying that it's excusable, I'm not saying that it's justified, I'm just saying it's kind of the risk you run being, like, if there's somebody who identifies as being one way or the other, so somebody who's identifying as being straight in this scenario, and you are trying to pursue them as a gay man, you run the risk of getting yourself hurt. And I'm just talking on an emotional sense right now. Not saying that you should try things or whatever, like the heart wants what it wants, and I get that, but like, you trying to make this relationship happen is leaving you open for a world of disappointment, because on the off chance that yes, something maybe happens between the two of you, there's no telling how they are going to actually react after the fact. There's no telling how that person is going to be feeling. All the confusion, all the thoughts, all the things swirling through their head at that moment after the fact. So, you know, the fact that you guys had the sex, and I'm sure it was fantastic, in that moment, yes, it was good, it felt good, just like he said, it felt good, doesn't mean it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. For me, ain't nothing wrong about two delicious men doing the sexy time. Ain't nothing wrong about that. That's everything right in the world. But like, just because it felt right in the moment doesn't mean that he's gonna wake up the next day and automatically be in love, or automatically be this other person who, like, he's lived his life as this person all the way up until now. So just because there's this one encounter, this one night, doesn't mean that this is automatically gonna flip the script and just change his world, and he's gonna just change everything about himself in one night. That's not how the world works. That's not how the world works. So yes, there's a potential that that one night could lead him to open his eyes and be a little bit more understanding, a little bit more accepting, and, you know, gradually get to that place where he's comfortable, and yes, we can be together, and, you know, sunshine and roses and all that fun stuff. But there's also that chance that he is going to have the reaction that Rocky did, where it's complete freak out over what happened. Oh my God, what did I just let myself do? What if people find out? What if this person finds out? How can, you know, and just completely just 180 derail this train immediately. And that's kind of where Rocky went with it. And, you know, while I'm sad to see it happen, I'm not surprised. I was hoping it wouldn't happen, but it doesn't surprise me that it did. Because, like, yes, he has other things that he needs to worry about. He needs to worry about getting a job, because his dad's, you know, been keeping certain things from him. He's been out of medication, so his little sister called, like, hey, when are you gonna be able to send money? You know, because they're over a struggle busing, and I get it. He's got things that he needs to worry about. But the way that he was treating Judah that following morning, and just that the rest of the time since, it can't all be attributed to the fact that he's worried about his family and needing to get a job and all that kind of stuff. Yes, that's a big part of it, but that doesn't mean that he has to automatically just treat Judah in such a standoffish, cold, callous kind of way. And it's unfortunate to see. Like, I just really wish, and I know sometimes it seems like I'm asking a lot whenever I'm reacting to these series, but I just really wish people would talk and use their words. Like, just use your words and stop. Like, this isn't cherry magic, okay? I can't read your damn mind. Like, I need you to use your damn words, okay? Be a grown up and use your words, because, like, there's so many hurt feelings that it could have been avoided had Rocky just been like, yeah, what happened last night was fun, but I don't know what that means. I don't know where things are going. I don't know, but right now I need to focus on finding a job. Cool. Very simple, very easy. Judah may have been upset, may have been a little bit hurt, but you know, he would have understood. He would have understood, because it's a whole, Judah's been, you know, out and proud for however long at this point. You know, he's lived his gay life for a little bit now. Rocky is not, he's not been living in that world. He's not been living that life, so he's in a very confused place right now. Plus, he's got his family stuff that he needs to worry about. So, yeah, I just wish that they would have used their words more effectively. I just wish they had better means of communication rather than just being standoffish and avoiding the subject and being cold and callous and then just starting yelling at each other. Another thing about Judah needs to learn how to keep his damn mouth shut sometimes. Because, like, Judah been doing some of these, you know, yeah, some people might think it's cute and whatnot, like, oh, I'm taking pictures of him when he's not noticing and I'm posting it to my super secret alternate Twitter or whatever account it is. And, like, sure, some people might think that's cute, and, you know, it is cute in a sense when you're already in that sort of, like, relationship. Like, yes, look how cute my man is when he doesn't know that I'm looking or whatever. But, you know, it can also come off as a little creepy, a little stalkerish sometimes too, if you depending on how you look at it. So I don't know why that was his initial thought, to just be like, yeah, now I don't have to take pictures of you and, you know, post them anonymously, blah, 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 pretending that you're my boyfriend or something like that. And that just set Rocky off on another tangent, like, you know, what do you mean you're taking pictures of me? What do you mean you're posting them? Well, let me see. And he's like, you know, what if, you know, that's my body, that's my tattoos. What if my church people find out? What if my family finds out? Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, he has the right to be upset because, you know, it's kind of a little invasion of privacy. So I get where Rocky's coming from in that sense. But again, I wish that he had just chosen his words a little bit more wisely and just dialed in his actions, dialed in his emotions a little bit. But I get where he's coming from. I'm kind of on Rocky's side there. And then Judah started, you know, going through his phone to see who he was texting. I'm like, for the love of God, will you just and it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna do these things, just do them in secret and let it be. But no, he keeps opening his mouth. So how dare you text your ex, whatever. And it's like, girl, will you stop doing all of these incriminating things and then just dropping the evidence right in his lap? Like, girl, like, oh my God, he needs to get himself together. But yeah, Rocky's just in a very confused place. In the last conversation they were having there, when, you know, Rocky's packing up, he's walking out the door, like, you can tell that Rocky cares. He still cares in a sense, because if he didn't care, he would have just left. But every sentence he said was something in regards to Judah taking care of himself, since Rocky's not going to be there to take care of him. You know, make sure you always lock the doors. And then Judah asks some question about where Rocky's going or how he's getting there, who he's going with, and Rocky ignores it. You know, make sure you eat real food, not just Instacart or whatever. Judah asks some other question. Rocky gives some other piece of advice. Make sure you exercise, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, he's saying these things but because he cares, and he still wants to see Judah thrive. He wants to see Judah take care of himself. But he doesn't think that he can be that person for Judah, at least not at the moment. He can't be here. He can't be here. And it's sad. It's sad. Like, you know, I've said it a number of times throughout dozens of reactions I've done to these series at this point. I wish that love were enough. I wish that, you know, just being able to be in love with somebody was enough to propel a relationship. Just being in love and having somebody who loves you back would be enough to, you know, just make the relationship thrive and, you know, not be judged by society or people in the world. And like, I wish love were enough, but sometimes it's just not enough. So even though Rocky cares, you know, right now he can't be that person for Judah, and it's unfortunate. It's fortunate to see Judah have to go back to his grandmother, as hard as he's been trying and fighting to avoid that alternative. Yeah, I don't know. And then we got that little, you know, the nice little moment between Rocky and his sister where she's like, yeah, I've got a crush. Her name's Jessica. So, you know, Rocky's little sister, she She playing on the other side of the field too. She playing for our team too. Maybe a little bit. Maybe she dabbling on both sides. Who knows? But you know, it's nice to see that, you know, even someone at her age is able to express, you know, her orientation to her family, and her family be accepting. Like, he asked, what did Dad have to say? And he said, you know, Dad just smiled and said, maybe it'll be a motivation for you to do better in school or something like that. And, you know, Rocky seemed fine, seemed accepting of it, although he didn't seem ready to accept what was happening with him and Judah at that particular point in time. He didn't seem ready to accept his situation. He was very accepting and open of his little sister potentially being in that kind of situation as well. So, you know, it's a nice duality in his personality happening there, but it was a nice little moment that happened between them. And yeah, just lots of unfortunate feels that, you know, like I said, you kind of, when you're pursuing somebody who is not of that, is not living their life as that sexuality. So if you're pursuing somebody who's living as a straight person and you are a gay person, like, you run that risk of potentially getting very, very hurt by the decisions that they might make in regards to whatever relationship you guys have or things that occur between you two. But you also run the risk of, you know, reaping all the rewards, and maybe it'll be fantastic. That's life. That's love. Love is a risk. It's a gamble, and sometimes it works out for you, sometimes it doesn't. And right now, it's not working out for Judah and Rocky, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see where things go. There's, what, 3 episodes left in this, so we just gotta wait and see. But hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.